A game to make him fall. Web novel chapter 12. I got into an accident. While I was doing prep work for the meal, I suddenly turned to the calendar, and unintentionally burst out laughing. Today was my birthday. The happenings of the morning must have been some birthday present from God or something. If that were the case, then wouldn't it be fine if I celebrated my own birthday a bit? No one had celebrated it for many years, so I was on the verge of forgetting it, but one day was fine. I mean, what a wonderful day it was. I was lonely. Lonely. Truly lonely. If I was happy, I'd say, I'm happy. If I was glad, I'd say, I'm glad. If I was sad, I'd say, I'm sad. I always wanted a family where I could quarrel over those trivial things. Right. I'll buy a cake. It just has to be big enough for two to eat, a round one, with a candle on top. I always wanted to do it once. I could count the times I'd been invited to a friend's birthday party on my hands, so I'd recreate the scenes I'd seen in my dreams here and now. I'm sure he wouldn't tell me, congratulations, or anything of the sort. That was fine. Just sitting around a cake together was plenty. If I recall correctly, you're supposed to blow all the candles out at once. My restless lips let such a thing out. With light steps, I took my purse, and left through the parlor. The inside of my head was filled with thoughts of tonight, so perhaps I was careless. I got into an accident. When I came to, I was standing in empty darkness by myself. Ah, I'm alone again. I suddenly understood, and my chest felt tight. In the end, perhaps God was telling me not to get carried away. That life wasn't so soft, that such turnabouts don't happen. I mean, the probability was 0.000%, was it not? The probability he loves me was 0. Even if a year had passed, I doubt that probability would make some dramatic comeback. He loving me was an impossible thing for eternities to come. So he wouldn't be my family. I got the feeling he told me that as well. So my mind sunk down once more. The next place my consciousness resurfaced was a space more gray than black. I didn't quite have a grip on my sense of time. Whether a lot of time had passed, or it had only been a few hours. To me, the fact I was alone again came first, and I could care less about the time, so perhaps that's how I perceived it. It felt as if a light was hitting me from somewhere. While they were closed, an impact of something piercing into my retinas gradually changed my surroundings from gray to white. Yuri. Today's probability was 0% again. You'll have a good day today. I heard a voice. His voice. It was a bit muffled, but it was definitely his voice. But that was strange. Did he ever even call me by my name before? Thinking that far, I understood that voice was an auditory hallucination. The words and voice I wanted to hear were arbitrarily being broadcast by my brain. The weather's nice today. When you wake up, let's take a walk together. Oh, I can't see it from here. But that sounds nice. I'd like to walk with you too. I had answered before I realized it. How foolish. Having an internal conversation with the him of my illusions was sheer stupidity. I thought. But even so it was fun, and I joyfully responded to the words coming down. The next time, and the time after that, every time my mind resurfaced, I would converse with his illusion.